Hey everyone, well, dude, seriously. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to Day in Brilandia. That is Mishka, this is Balto, and I am Brianna. And this is Day in Brilandia, and that's how my life goes. Every single time that I have pushed play, that has happened. So we're just gonna go with it. Anyway. It's like they're worse than kids. So, I am a mom of two, more than just the two pups there. I have a daughter who is 7 and a son who is 3. We are starting our journey in homeschooling, so a lot of my videos to come are going to be homeschooling. I also love cooking and baking, and so we're going to do that. I'm also redecorating 2 of our rooms. I'm switching over a lot of our master bedroom stuff into the guest bedroom, because the guest bedroom used to be my daughter's bedroom, and so we're kind of like upgrading it to an adult style. And I want to update our bedroom because I feel like our bedroom has been the same pretty much since we moved into this house, and I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for some new fun stuff. I want to get some blackout curtains because I think that's just going to be so helpful for my sleep, and it's going to be a fun thing to redecorate those 2 rooms. So I'm going to do some videos on that and all sorts of stuff, some gardening things here and there. So if you want to stick around to that, or stick around for those kind of videos, go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell notification, because that'll let you know whenever I do upload these videos. And this video is going to be fitness, which is another really fun passion of mine. I love fitness stuff, and I think I found a good way to go about it, in my opinion. And not everybody is going to agree, and that's fine, but I think what I have found is, and what I'm going to share in this video, is probably some of the most important things. And I don't think you are going to really see any success in fitness in your health, you can see success in your health journey, but like overall health and fitness and body image and things like that, until you address this issue first. And I apologize for the traffic sounds if there are any coming through on this video. It is probably the worst time of the day to record because everybody's coming home from work, but I finally got the kids to chill out a little bit, and I was able to, I tried doing this earlier in the day and it just was not working, and so I finally just went and ate some lunch, took a bath, got the kids settled down, and now I'm ready to go about recording this, because I've been wanting to get this video out over last week, and it's just, this is such a hard subject, but then it's such an important subject to kind of talk about, because it's just so important and it's so hard to go about it. And I've been trying to think about the best way to use my words and to make everything come out clear. And this morning I was actually using notes that I had jotted down yesterday morning. I just sat down and I was like, okay, let me think about everything that I want to say, and I'm going to write down notes, and then I'm going to try to go through it. And then in the videos this morning, me trying to record it, it just didn't flow well. It didn't flow well. It wasn't like flowing. It was more like me reading you facts, and I don't want the video to come across as me reading you facts. And so here comes a little one, after I just said I got them down. Give me a minute, bud, okay? Anyway, so first things first, the most important thing when trying to figure out how to become fit and active, or I don't even know, this is what I'm saying, I don't even know the right verbiage to use on how to talk about this. But when you are, hey, dude, I see that. That's so cool. Can you go play with that inside? Or in the backyard? Okay. Yeah, going inside. 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 Yeah, just go inside, okay? Yeah, I'll get dinner in a minute, okay? Go inside, please.
Okay.
Alright, here we go again. So, let's just let that start over and maybe I'll figure out how to edit out that clip. Although the editing program that I have found that I've been using makes it a pain in the butt to try to edit out small little clips like that. So I'm going to try not to do that. Anyways, one thing, or the thing that I think is most important is how you view yourself. Because so many people are trying so hard to have somebody else's body when it comes down to it. Like, you are told that when you need to get into a healthy fitness lifestyle, that you need to create a vision board. Hello, dude, come on. You need to create a vision board. And so you're pinning up all these women's. You're like, I want her butt, and I want those abs, and I like her skin tone, and I want boobs like hers, and legs like hers, and really none of those are you. None. Hi, buddy. Can you keep going, please? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so, but none of those people are you, and you're never going to be those people no matter how hard you try. Even if you get plastic surgery to look like all those people combined into one, it's never going to be you. And even all those people combined into one is not a realistic person. And another thing a lot of people do is they tell you, well, you're never going to be better than this person. You're never going to be prettier than this person. And, you know, you're never, there's always going to be somebody prettier than you and somebody better than you at whatever. I don't like to go about it that way, because to me, I think people are all equal. There is nobody better than one person. And yes, somebody might have more talent than another person, but that doesn't make them better than you. Like, for instance, Beyonce. Beyonce is really good at singing. She's a very beautiful person, but she's not better than you watching this video. Like, yeah, she may be a better singer, but you may be better at something else than she is better at. But that doesn't make any of you better or less than. So you gotta kind of view things as nobody's better than you, and just because of the way they look, that doesn't make them better than you. And if anybody isn't willing to hear you out because of the way you look, then you don't really need those kind of people in your life to begin with. And so you just kind of get that out of your mind, because I think the world view tells us we need to look like so and so, and we need to have J-Lo's butt. We need to bounce back from pregnancy like Beyonce did. We need to do, you name it, in order to look like these people that are on the highlight reel. Which, for like, who decided that that's what beautiful is? Like, in my opinion, God made us all in the likeness and image of Him, and so that therefore we are all beautiful. And yes, I am a Christian, so a lot of this thing is going to be Christian based. But I feel this can apply to you whether you are Christian or not. Like, you were created to be like everybody, but I mean, not like everybody at the same time, because if we all looked the same and we all did the same things the exact same way, life would be so boring and miserable. But we're not. We all visually look different, but that nobody is better than one person or another. And we all have different talents. For example, you can't teach a fish to climb a tree, and you can't. What are you doing, bud? So you can't teach a fish to climb a tree because a fish is good at swimming. It's not good at climbing. And so you may not be good at, hey dude, can you go inside please?
Mommy, you're talking yourself?
I am talking to myself. Is that silly? Alright, can you go inside please? Oh my gosh. So, you know, you gotta keep that in mind. You're in. Alright, I guess we're gonna have him join us. And by the way, you can tell he's my child because it is like 80 degrees out and he is wearing pants and a long sleeve shirt, and I'm also wearing sweatpants too. So, you know, we like it hot. Anyway, yeah, let's not play with that though, okay? So you're never going to be that person, and I know so many fitness magazines will put in there, like on their cover page, and they'll have the celebrity or the fitness model or whoever it is, and that person will have like really good abs or really good legs and really good arm, and so they're like targeting messages. You want legs like so and so, you got to do, or for instance Carrie Underwood, I've seen this on a fitness magazine for Carrie Underwood's legs. If you want to have Carrie Underwood's legs, you have to do this workout and eat this food in order to get Carrie Underwood's legs, when you're never going to have Carrie Underwood's legs because you are not Carrie Underwood. And so you got to keep that in mind whenever, dude, I'm gonna throw your plane off. Anyway, so you're never gonna have it. You're never gonna have J-Lo's butt because you're not J-Lo. You know, you see that they don't have cellulite and things like that, and they don't have stretch marks. But there's this thing, there's this thing called Photoshop, and it can take that away. And most people do have, at some point, have stretch marks and have cellulite and have rolls and have all this. It just doesn't get shown because they either will get deleted, or you can sit in a way, like for instance, if you are sitting with your leg loose, your cellulite is going to be more visible, whereas if you bend it and sit like this, like a lot of poses are, you're going to see the cellulite disappear because your skin is pulled tight, and it's gonna, oh my gosh, dude. This is why I can't get videos uploaded when I want to get them uploaded. But we're just going to leave it. It's going to be fun. It's going to make this hilarious. And look, there's Misha there like, I'm the good girl. I know how to obey the rules. But yeah, so you gotta keep that in mind. And you gotta keep in mind that so many people are so focused on weight loss, when in reality, weight is just a reflection on gravity. There's so much more that goes into your weight than just fat. Just imagine if your body was only held up by fat. You would be like, you would be this big blob that like just like blubber that just formed everywhere. Or what's that movie, The Monsters vs. Aliens, that blue blob guy that just like sucks everything in. Bud. Oh my gosh. This is why, guys, this is why it doesn't work. How do you moms do it? If you have a YouTube channel and you're a mom, how do you do it? I don't know. Give me all the advice, please. Anyways, back to where we were. I said you could probably make a drinking game out of how many times I say anyways. So, here we go again. So there's so much more that goes into your weight than just fat. You have your bones, and the stronger your bones are, the heavier they're gonna weigh, and you want them to be strong because you don't want to have osteoporosis. And your organs, like your skin, the healthier your skin is, and like the more hydrated it is, the healthier it is, the more it's gonna weigh. Your organs, your muscles, you know, everything has weight to it. Even the food that you eat has a weight itself. So even though you put that in your body, doesn't necessarily mean you gained that in fat. You gain that weight because the food weighs something, and so you ate the weight of that food, and so now you weigh that plus the food you ate. You know, I think your food has weight to it. Like, you pick up a pasta pan and it's just like, that's heavy, and if you ate that pasta, you ate that weight, but that doesn't mean, it's just weight. It's not a good way to go about measuring how you go about your health and fitness, because you can weigh heavier. Like, for me, I weighed 120 and I was not healthy. I drank soda and pop. My husband would kill me for saying soda. You drink pop all day long. And like, I seriously would drink it for breakfast. My husband and I were just talking about it the other day, because I have recently just went out and bought a case of Dr. Pepper, and I haven't bought Dr. Pepper in a case in years. So he was like, oh no, are you going back to that brand? I'm like, no, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I know, like, I don't drink that anymore because it makes me feel bad. I've noticed that when I drink it, my skin gets nasty, and I just don't feel good after drinking it. And so I've stopped drinking it because it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel my healthiest. And healthy isn't how you look. I didn't stop drinking it because I wanted to look smaller. I stopped drinking it because I wanted to feel better. And healthy is yourself at performing at the best level it can possibly perform at. And so that's what I want. That's my goals. That's what I want to achieve. And dude, get away from that. It's a little boys for you. So that's why I've cut out drinks. And now I forgot the trail that I just ran off on. So whatever I was talking about before, I talked about my Dr. Pepper bad habits. Oh, I remember now. So I was drinking Dr. Pepper all day long, and I ate like crap. I ate fast food all the time. We are a military family and a Marine Corps family at that, and if you know Marines, they like to drink and party. And so we would go to parties on the weekends, and this was before we had kids, and I would drink. But yeah, I was still 120, and I was really lean, especially for being 5'8", but definitely did not have healthy eating habits. I didn't like working out. I mean, I did P90X and Sandy. You just go back and watch my intro to fitness video, and you'll see what I was doing. And so, but I wasn't actually healthy. And now that I am healthier, I do still have somewhat, and I know it's been a long time, but honestly, doing things in a healthy way, and especially with quarantine, that kind of slowed things down quite a bit and sent things in reverse a little bit too, because again, I wasn't working out as much as I feel I should be, and I'm okay to admit that. And so I did gain 4 pounds in my midsection. But that's okay. It's okay, because I know I can fix it anytime I want, honestly. And he's going downstairs, and I don't know if I should go after him. He's probably fine. He's fine. Right, bud? You're fine? You gotta poop in the grass? Okay. Okay, go ahead. We live out in the country, so don't worry about it. He's not like pooping out in the city or something like that. And yeah, I'm gonna leave that in here because that's funny. So, but towards when I actually took my health and fitness seriously, and I actually started listening to the things that I will tell you in this video and 2 upcoming videos, because I'm going to split apart the muscle-y fitness exercise portion and the nutrition-y food portion into different videos. So once I actually took my health and fitness seriously, I didn't go back to that 120. I actually stayed at 150 range was where I was staying at, and that was where my body was performing at its healthiest level. And even though I was 150, I actually was a size 2 dress size, and I fit in size 8-5 jeans. And so it's not something that you really need to focus about. You don't even need to focus about the size number of your clothes either, because that's stupid. We all know. I think it's Clever Videos will do like videos on how jean sizes are different per store and things like that, and they're really funny to watch because the girls over on Clever Style are absolutely hilarious. And so go check them out if you haven't, because they are hilarious and they're so relatable, because clothing is not made for like, it's just not made right, and it's so confusing, and it's why you shouldn't really focus on the size of your clothes as an indicator of if you're healthy or not. What you need to do is to figure it out as if you feel your best and you're performing your best. If you can make it up the stairs without getting winded, then you're headed in the right direction. And if you can run a mile and you never used to be able to run, then you're headed in the right direction. And all these things are more indicators of your health getting better than your weight and your sizes and things like that. And here comes another child. So there's just all these things that you need to not focus on, which diet cultures tell you to focus on. You need to focus more on how you feel and how you can make your body perform at its most optimal level. And by the way, Stephanie Buttermore, I think that's her. She does a lot on this kind of thing, and that's kind of where I learned the healthy is performing at your most optimal level. Like I said, I'm not going to steal some of these awesome people's quotes. So when you are performing at your healthiest is when you are finally getting healthy. Another thing that you can use that as an example, my family has a history of high blood pressure. All the doctors I go to and like dentists that I go to, they all are shocked whenever they take my blood pressure, and it's like textbook perfect. They're like, wow, how do you have such amazing blood pressure whenever your history tells you that you shouldn't have that good of blood pressure? And I honestly think it's because I've done my research and found out what works best to have my body perform at its best. I exercise as much as I can. I go at it hard, and I eat food to fuel my body, and I don't deprive my body of the food whenever I need food. Can you go down, Jay? Yep, go see what he's doing, okay? See if he pooped or peed. And so and that's what I want her to know too. I want her to be able to see that she doesn't have to feel like she needs to look like that person in that magazine, because she's beautiful the way she is, and she is never going to be like anybody else, because she is her own unique person. I actually ended up getting onto my mother-in-law the other day, because my mother-in-law didn't do it necessarily on purpose. But one thing my mother-in-law does a lot, is compare her grandchildren to the other grandchildren. And I kind of had it. And so I sent her a message, and I was like, please stop comparing, because I want my kids to not feel like they have to be like their cousins. I want them to feel like they are their own individual. They're special and unique just the way that they are. And I want the kind of comparing to stop. And I know she didn't mean it in like a way that she's comparing on purpose. It just comes across that way to me. And so I wanted to just like point it out and be like, hey, let's not do that, because my kids are special and unique, and I want them to be able to have their own thing. And even if it is like so and so's doing, it's still her thing too. And it's you know, and we need to kind of apply that to ourselves. Like, we compare ourselves to all these fitness models and all these celebrities, but we're not them. And we have our own talents and our own special skills, and we have our own beauty that we need. And you guys are driving me nuts. Can you please go on? And so that's how I want them to see it. I want them to see how special and unique they are, and I want you guys to see how special and unique you guys are too, and that you don't have to base health on your outward appearance, because that's not really how you do it anyways. And like, the only kind of thing I can see on basing health on outward appearance is that a lot of people get like breakouts on their face if they eat greasy foods. I know that's me, especially when I'm about to start my period, because I get the hormonal acne, and then I get like the acne from the greasy foods that I crave during my period, and it's just everywhere, and it's messed up and nasty, and I don't like it. But that's how it is when I eat those foods, and I know it does that. For instance, I know Cheetos goes in, they taste amazing, and it's probably my number one craving food for being on my period. But going out, it's not as pleasant. And so I know, like, those Cheetos are good and they sound amazing, but I know if I'm gonna eat them, I'm gonna pay for it. And so there's just so many things that you should focus on more instead of your outward appearance. And I want everybody here to just kind of go to your bathroom, take it all off, put some good music on before you do, like play Trace Atkins' One Hot Mama, or play trumpets, the one that goes, and the trumpets they go boom boom, you know, that, or something that has that like vibe to it. Take off your clothes, take your makeup off, and like just really look at how awesome and beautiful you were made to be the way you are right now. Because if you're going into a health and fitness diet, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, you're not going to get anywhere, and you're always going to be disappointed until you realize and fall in love with yourself the way you are. Because if you're trying to be somebody else, it's not going to happen. If you're trying to have J-Lo's butt, it's not going to happen. And so just go into this knowing that you are special, and you are uniquely you for a reason, and you are made beautiful, and your body has gotten you through your life so far, and you've been through all those struggles that you went through, and your body got you through it. And so now you just need to learn to love your body and respect your body. And yeah, your body may have caused some issues back then, but it's yours to love, and you need to go and you need to dance it out and learn to love it. And you're not gonna love it like that. It's gonna take practice, and it's something you're gonna need to work on. And some of that might even be a little bit hard or triggering for you. And if that's the case, I really recommend you go see a therapist or something and find out an even better way to make yourself love your body for the way it is and the way it was made for you. All right, I think I got through everything that I wanted to cover. I'm sorry for all the interruptions, but that's mom life for you. And if you like this video, give it a like. Send me a comment if it helped you in any way, shape, or form. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and if you would like to see more content. We got some good stuff coming, and I'm sure a lot more crazy coming. And so give us a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when things are coming your way. And we'll see you in the next one. And the next one is going to be for strength training and muscle building and being an awesome, strong, confident woman. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.